Good morning all. In the last class we have discussed about CPU organization. Now we will discuss in detail about the CPU organization regarding the components. We know there are three components inside the CPU: registers, ALU and CU. In this presentation we will discuss in detail about registers, purpose of using registers, and we will discuss some commonly used registers under a computer system. Registers are small temporary high-speed memory contained within the CPU. So it's a memory part that are contained within the CPU and are used by the processor to store small amounts of data temporarily that are needed during processing. So it will help the processing by storing some intermediate data or the initial data or some instructions inside the registers that will help the processor for doing the process in a systematic manner. For example, to specify the address of the next instruction to be executed, which is the current instruction being decoded to store the results of calculations, etc. The registers can be broadly classified into two based on the purpose of using it. First one is general purpose registers and the second one is control and status registers. General purpose registers are available to users which enable the machine or assembly language programmer to minimize main memory references by optimizing the use of registers. So these are used by the users and it is used for minimizing the main memory references. We can store some information inside the CPU. For that we are using general purpose registers. Control unit to control the operations of the CPU and used by privileged operating system programs to control the execution of programs. So these are some privileged registers that are used by the control unit as well as the operating system for doing specific purposes. Including these two types, we can classify the registers into different categories such as general purpose registers, data registers, address registers, condition codes registers, which are also called as flags, and control and status registers. We can discuss in detail about some commonly used registers which are seeing inside a CPU in almost all computers. First one is accumulator. Accumulator is a general purpose register which stores intermediate arithmetic and logic results during processing. So accumulator is used for storing any data during the processing. Modern computer systems often have multiple general purpose registers that operate as accumulators. Next important register is program counter, that is abbreviated as PC, which contains the address of an instruction to be fetched. The CPU updates the PC after each instruction fetch so that the PC always points to the next instruction to be executed. So it tells the computer or the CPU that which instruction to be fetched for the next execution. So it will decide the sequencing of the micro operations to be performed. For that we are using PC. Next one is instruction register. Instruction register is abbreviated as IR, which contains the instruction most recently fetched. The fetched instruction is loaded into an IR where the opcode and operand specifiers are analyzed. Opcode means what operation is to be done and on what data, that is the operand. Of a location in memory. So where we want to fetch the data, that address will be stored inside the memory address register, and memory buffer register contains the data to be written to memory or to be read from the memory. It is also called as memory data register, MDR. So these two are considered as data registers. Next one is condition codes register, which are also called as flags. These are bits set by the CPU hardware as a result of operations. For example, an arithmetic operation may produce positive, negative, 0 or overflow, etc. To represent that, we are using flags. In some computers, we will have separate registers for I/O devices that are categorized as I/O registers, which are used to communicate with I/O devices. All input and output data and instructions are transferred through these registers. There are several other types of registers, including status registers, to hold truth values, often used to determine whether some instruction should or should not be executed, and registers for storing floating point numbers, etc. So today we learned about registers. This may be asked separately or it may be asked along with the CPU organization. So prepare it well about the registers. Thank you for listening.